Hi, gorgeous souls, and welcome to our Soul-like Conversation number 60. If this is the first Soul-like Conversation you're tuning in, my name is Annika. I'm a witch, a soul-led healer and artist, and a spiritual midwife. So I help other souls to come through and birth their soul-led life and bring them into awareness that there are actually signs from within that we can follow. I'm going to from my yoga mat. I've just got some movement medicine. It was lovely. Day 2 of yoga with Adrian. And while I was breathing, moving, I thought about all the times that I've planted a seed by writing out or saying out loud what I really truly desire, what I really want. And then I forgot about it. And then, not on my timeline, but on the timeline of the universe, these things would come into my reality. And through ways that I can't even figure out because I don't know what was going on in the background. But just the other day I said it to Dennis many years ago, just after we got married, and we were still living in Germany over 10 years ago now, 2008. I said to him, 2009, it was just after we got married. So 2009, I said to him, when we have our children, I've just read an article, and it says that they learn a second language so much quicker and so much easier if they learn it straight away. And so what I said then to him is that I want to raise our children bilingual. I want to raise them in English and German. And I had there was no plan, nothing at all about moving to another country or anything like that. So I said that to him, I read the article, I said it to him, and then I forgot about it. It was just something that I felt I want that for my children. And so coming back now and seeing them learning so easily the German language is quite astonishing for me, and it just brought up that memory of a dream or a longing that I had all these years ago. Hi Natasha, I went back to a memory that came up this week about me saying to Dennis that I want to raise our children bilingual 10 years ago, 10 plus years ago now, 11 years ago. And now this has come true. Back then there were no children, there was nothing. And in between, there was a time where I thought I will never have children because of all the little cysts I had in my ovaries. So, looking at it now and seeing them being fluent in German and English, the German talking, they're getting there, but they're doing great. They're having amazing progress, especially Lucan. He can sing German songs now and everything. But knowing that they understand both fluently is just incredible to me. Another thing that came up for me and that blew my mind was I was looking around this week in this apartment. I showed it to a friend of mine, the beautiful medium Ria over in Canada. I gave her a little tour over FaceTime, and while I was doing that, it dawned on me that I had been looking at apartments in Cork when we came back from our travels in 2017. We came back and I found an apartment which was almost exactly the same as this apartment here. It was in like just south of the city center of Cork. So everything was like that was important for me to not like be able to not have a car and be able to reach everything by foot. And so now living here and being able to reach everything I need by foot, like the school, the kindergarten, the shops, everything, like the train station, everything I can reach by foot. And so that was the idea behind like that apartment that we found in Cork. We didn't get that apartment, but like it had everything that this apartment has too. And so it blew my mind a little bit because back then we were in Italy while I was looking at apartments in Cork. And I shared that with my surrender into action ladies. I shared, you will watch the replay, Natasha. Wonderful. Enjoy dinner. So I shared this with my surrender into action ladies because we talked about that we're going back to Ireland and we're surrendering to what we really desire, and we're looking only at apartments and houses that really speak to us. And that really spoke to me, and I shared it with them. I shared the whole thing with them. I was like, look, and this is the kitchen, and this is like these 2 stories, and we sleep upstairs and live downstairs, and like, or was the other way around? I don't know, but it was 2 stories and an apartment. It was gorgeous. And then living here, I just looked around and I was like, oh my God, it's like that dream that I planted, that intention that I said, the desire that I did send out came into reality. Even though I had forgotten about it, I was like, I don't care, I just want out of the basement. I just want out of my father-in-law's basement. I don't care where we go. And then, I have wild hair today. And then we landed here, and now it's ours, and it's exactly what I imagined back in June or July 2017. So 1.5 years ago, I was sitting in Italy, browsing flats and apartments and houses, and it was almost exactly the same thing. Like, you can ask my Sia ladies, you can ask my surrender to action ladies. Like, this apartment is so similar to the one that I showed them 1.5 years ago. It's not even funny. It's like crazy, incredible, wow, mind-blowing. So what's the message of this soul-led conversation today? The message is that don't be afraid to speak out loud what you desire. Ask for exactly what you want. If you don't have somebody to share with, tell it to the refrigerator. Say it out loud while you're alone in a room, and just say like, hey, universe, make it a loud prayer. Write it down, get clarity on what you want, and then read it out loud. Tell it to your best friend, tell it to your pet, tell it to your favorite tree. I don't care, but say it out loud. It gives it more energy. And when you say it out loud, oh gosh, I'm jumbling up my words, because that happens in that channel, right? Speak out your dreams, speak out what you want, speak out what you desire. When you speak it out, 1, you release it, 2, you give it more energy because you have spoken it out loud now. Universe can hear you, and even if you forget about it, the universe won't. So if that desire is strong enough and you send that out and prepare that, it will get delivered. I just gave you 2 examples of things that I completely forgot about after I detached from them. I'm like, yes, this is what I want, this is what I desire. Now deliver in divine timing. And like, go and watch the replay if you have missed these 2 examples. It's so important. It's so important to know and know in your bones that your desires are sacred, and when you speak them out loud, the universe hears you and it will deliver. God, source, the divine, whatever you want to call it. There's so much more going on behind, and it's so much easier for the universe to deliver when you listen to those inner nudges and when you actually take the time to sit down. Kate, my lovely coach and friend who did the Bali retreat with us, she says that that journaling, sitting down and taking the time to listen to what is going on inside of you and wants to come through you, and journaling that, like writing that inspiration out and visioning, is high value use of your time. And I absolutely agree. There is like very little better use of your time than visioning and imagining and speaking out your desires, your wishes, or writing them out, putting pen to paper and actually writing them out and getting clarity on your sacred dreams. That's me for today. This is Solar Conversation number 60. We see each other for 61 tomorrow on Friday, and I'm excited to see what comes out of my mouth then. Now, I'm off knitting and then to bed. One more thing. If you feel stuck right now, or if you don't find clarity within, movement is medicine. I'm sitting here on my yoga mat, and I just finished day 2 with Adrian Mitchler, the yoga with Adrian, and movement is medicine. Really, if you feel stuck, move your body, dance to your favorite song, give yourself that gift of movement. It's so healing. Okay, I'm off. Remember, your love. You are love. I want you to hear this. I want you to remember. You are love. You're loved, you're guided, you're supported. Everything is happening for you. And the universe, when you speak and write and declare your dreams, even when you forget about them, the universe has your back. I'm sending you so much love and light. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, my love.